Welcome back to Mass Effect 1 Insane Renegade Run, so named because we are on insanity mode and we are playing Renegade. However, I do believe that last time our entire contribution was 1 Paragon point. We managed to pick up 1 single Paragon point last time and no Renegade points. Because we were very nice to Tali and we gave her the Geth data that she wanted. So yes, last time we single-handedly stopped a Geth invasion and we picked up some Geth data for Tali to use on her pilgrimage, and we gave it to her because we're really a nice person underneath all of this renegadeness. And today I said that we were going to go and do Noveria, which we are. I am not going back on my word this time. I promise you I'm not running off to do any bizarre side missions or anything. We are going to go and do Noveria. However, first, I want to go and have a little chat with Liara, because I believe she has some stuff to say that may be relevant to what we're about to do. Hello, Liara.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Oh, I always want to ask you something, Liara. I think that will lead to another romance conversation, but I'm not actually interested in the romance dialogue at the minute. I want to ask her about her mother.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Okay, maybe she's just evil. As much as I'm curious, I'm not sure I've ever picked that option, as much as I'm curious. Oh, what the hell, go on then. Maybe Liara will find Phoenix's lack of tact endearing or something.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
Oh, that didn't go as badly as I thought it might. Okay, Liara, that was just a little conversation there.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Just to give us a little bit of background on Liara and Benezia's relationship, although we don't get much of a clue about what's been going on between them. We sort of know that they haven't spoken in a long while. And, you know, Benezia joined up with Saren and has started to change, and Liara doesn't really know what's going on. But, I don't know, it's weird. I think you sometimes get the impression that things were a bit tense between them even before she joined up with Saren. And the fact that Liara is so quick to, like, turn her back on her mother for joining up with Saren, rather than kind of going, this is a little bit out of character, maybe I should see if there's something wrong or something like that. She's immediately like, you know, my mother's joined up with this idiot and now I don't like her anymore kind of thing. I don't know, I feel like there's fraught tension there, but it's never really gone into much. And it's interspersed with genuine affection, like a lot of the time Liara talks about Benezia. In the later games, particularly with genuine affection. It's sort of odd, you can't quite work out what the relationship is and whether it's maybe a bit tense or not. It's an interesting one. I think it's one of those ones where you're kind of left to come to your own conclusions and whatever you want to believe is the truth. But BioWare is very good at doing that in their games. It's very good at, you know, letting you build your own version of the world, I think. Anyway, I'll stop wittering and we'll go and
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Noveria.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Okay, thank you, Hackett. Yeah, that's just a follow-up to the Geth thing there. I don't know why he specified human lives. I feel like a Geth invasion would be bad for everybody, unless they were targeting Earth specifically. I don't see why they would, but you know what sci-fi worlds are like. Everybody's got beef with humans, don't they, for no well-explained reason. Noveria is very far away. I don't suppose we have any side missions to do. No! We're going straight to Noveria. Okie dokie, Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Well, I do love myself a conspiracy theory. Population 300,000. Fair enough.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing like a welcoming committee, is there? Okay. Although, bear in mind, on Pharos, we were welcomed by a Geth ambush party, so, you know, maybe these guys will actually be friendlier in comparison. Okay, Liara's definitely a must on this one. I'm not sure who else to go for. I'll need someone with tech. I feel like biotics are going to be most useful to me, although I do know that Caden has a habit of just, like, dying a lot. But he can sometimes be a little bit useful before he dies, or should we bring Garrus out? Because I gave Garrus that really funky Omni tool, you might remember ages ago, the one we got in Bring Down the Sky, because I thought I was going to be bringing Garrus along pretty much every time, and then I sort of haven't been. Okay, yeah, I feel like me and Liara have got the biotics down. I think Garrus can be our firepower. That should work fine for us. Oh, and Garrus is in his lovely pink armour as well. I'd forgotten I'd put Garrus in the pink armour, because I did take him out of the pink armour. Oh dear, he's behind that door now. I did take him out of the pink armour for a while, but then I got some better pink armour, so he can have his lovely pink back. Is somebody meant to meet me here? I feel like, hello, you're very cute. Are you meant to meet me here? I think you're a security camera. I was expecting, you know, security guards and stuff, since they sounded very suspicious of us, but apparently we're just allowed to walk around here. This is exactly the same layout as Pharos, only, you know, with less rubble and Geth and shinier lights. But that's fine. Okay, hello people, you look friendly.
That's far enough.
Okay. You do know I'm like a spectre, right?
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
No, I kind of hope that she would just say that. That would be quite cool. However, I'm not sure whether this can end violently. It might be able to end violently, so we'll just play it a bit careful. We'll just ask who she is.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Okay, I'm with the Council, Alliance Navy, I outrank you. I am going to go with... Council holds more weight than the Alliance, but... No, I'm just going to say I outrank her, because, you know, it's true, I do.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, ma'am.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Ooh. Liara went all glowy there. You can tell she's serious when she goes all glowy. Yes, I'm keeping my gun, I'm afraid, darling.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
Yep, I
You're
thought this
authorized
might
to
be
use
able
lethal
to
force. You have
go
to the
wrong.
count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Okay, I thought that was going to get a little bit heated there for a moment. Right, I'm just going to take our helmets off, actually, because... that's the wrong thing. Because, you know, I feel like this is a place where you can have your helmet off. We look a little bit silly, all done up for battle and everything. I did notice Liara had a level up there. We should probably put a few points in Asari Scientist. That should be good for going along with... Oh, Garrus, it's been a long time since you've been out, haven't you? Alright. Okay, well, we'll get assault rifles up to full. We will put a little bit into assault training. Decryption can never hurt. And then... Dampenings are useful. May not be so useful on this mission particularly, but you know, it's useful. And no points for me. That's sad. I still haven't put any points in Nemesis. Keep forgetting about blimmin' Nemesis. Right, yes, that's better. We look a lot more casual and relaxed now. So, hello. Are we okay?
Get out of here.
Okay, we're a bit okay. She hasn't shot me, so, you know.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Yes, those are very scary, terrifying turrets, aren't they? I'm kind of glad that that didn't end in violence. I think we might have been a little bit outgunned. Okay, the game's lagging a little bit. Everything all right, game? I think everything's fine. Okay. Hello, Gianna.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
Okay.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeus. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
That is a fabulous dress, darling. Very bold. Okay, should we be sulky? I think we should be sulky.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Should we just cut straight to the chase? I heard rumors of Geth.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Yes, that's why we wanted to talk to Liara. Let's not say she's a dead woman, not in front of Liara. Let's just, ask what happened to her.
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Okay, well, I may need to reach her.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Okay, and he would be?
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Okay, and now we can ask her about the guards, just as a point of interest.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Yeah, that sounds like a scripted response if ever I heard one.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Yeah, isn't artificial intelligence illegal? I mean, that is like a huge part of the Mass Effect universe, that artificial intelligence is illegal, so that's maybe not the kind of thing you want to go bragging about, but never mind.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, actually I'm fine.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Oh, Liara, you're perfectly welcome. Okay, so we've got a bit of a corporate area to go and explore with, corruptions and conspiracy theories and things like that. Is this a door I can open? Yes, marvellous. But for a minute it wasn't going to open for me.
The galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Yes, I have missed elevator voiceovers. The game is really lagging. Are you all right, Mass Effect? You're being a little bit laggy, yeah. Novaria is known for having problems when it comes to being a bit, laggy and glitchy and buggy and stuff like that. There's a Hanar. Shall we go and talk to the Hanar? Hello.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan?
Well, apparently, yes.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Seriously? You met me like 10 seconds ago and you're already asking me to smuggle for you?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Okay, go on then. You may as well tell me what you want me to smuggle.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
That does not make me feel better, but alright.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
That's not very helpful.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for or I walk.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Okay, I'm not sure I've ever done this before, because I've always been, Paragon and Goody Two-Shoes, but, as a renegade, yeah, sure, I'll smuggle for you, why not?
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Well, I'll take a look at whatever you're
Could
selling.
I buy something now?
Because,
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
non-human armors. Yes, that would be very useful. I am lacking in armors for people like, well, I was going to say Tally. There's nothing there for Tally, but Garrus and Rex, certainly. Okay, so did he say that the package was going to be delivered to the Normandy? So should I go and get that, like, now? Or his package has been left outside the Normandy in the docking bay? Okay, I feel like we should probably go and get that now, just in case we get locked out later on. The gun detectors didn't go off that time. That's interesting. Maybe they've remembered me. That's nice. Hello, girls. Don't mind me. I'm just going to smuggle some illegal things. I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay, yes, I can see an exclamation mark, and that's a bold package. And boop. And that was it. We didn't get to examine it or anything, find out what's in it. Okie dokie. Like I say, I don't think I've ever done this before, because I've always been a good guy. And, you know, deciding to smuggle for a random Hanar never really seemed like the smartest thing in the world, but hey, Phoenix isn't fussy. She just wants credits. Alright, girls, don't mind me. I'm being totally inconspicuous. Don't question why I just randomly went back to my ship for no obvious reason. Sensor's gonna go off this time? No! They remembered who I am. They know I'm important. Isn't that lovely? Okay, am I giving this to the Krogan or the Hanar? Bring it back to him at his store. I'm giving it to the Hanar. Okay. I'm going to assume it's not going to be as easy as this. Is there going to be, you know, some kind of other step to this?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Yes. Oh, I could lie and say no. I don't know what that would get me. Maybe I can turn him in. Ooh. That would be an interesting twist. No, I'm going to play along.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Oh, can I get more out of him? That sounds like a good idea.
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you? To make funny, sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward?
No. This one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, love, credits don't really do much good for me because I'm sort of swimming in them and don't have anything to spend them on, but never mind, it'll do.
If that's the best you can do, fine.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Really? I would have thought you'd never want me to come back. Okay, so yeah, that got a bit, yes, that was an example of the Renegade option being very Renegade. You can't always predict exactly how Renegade it's going to be. Sometimes it's actually quite reasonable, the Renegade option. Other times she just sort of sounds like a bit of a maniac, but never mind. Hello, can I talk to you?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Oh well, just, you know, just trying to be friendly, don't mind me. Right, where am I going? I am going to Annaleus's office. Which, is it this one? I think it might be this one. Yes, I can see an exclamation mark. And it's Gianna again. Hello.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, thank you.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Oh, alright, you and Phoenix are cut from the same cloth, aren't you?
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
You're trying to tell me that it's a planet full of, like, you know, criminal corporations?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Well, I mean, you know, that's fine. I'm all for that. Okay, have you happened to see a Asari matriarch passing by recently?
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Okay, that was very forthcoming of you. What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Okay, that sort of makes me think that what's-his-name's smuggling operation would have been a lot easier than he was making out, but maybe they just don't argue with their Asari matriarchs.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
And they are presumably the indoctrinated commandos that Shiala was part of, but Shiala managed to recover from indoctrination due to being eaten by a giant plant. Okay, do you happen to know why she's here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Okay, the plot thickens.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Yeah, but luckily I've got a Mako.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
I mean, I've tackled some pretty extreme mountains. I think I can handle a blizzard. Okay, is that all we can talk about? I can switch
back
to
my
another
other questions.
Topic.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
12 credits? Really? You only make 12 credits a minute? I feel like a company like this should, maybe be pulling in more than that, but never mind. I can ask him about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get much out of him then.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Okay, so we need to find someone who's going to help us get to Peak 15. I feel like Gianna would be a good starting place.
Mr. isn't the only one with who passed to leave Henshan.
Yes, there we go. Do you want to tell us something?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Oh, I don't know. I think Phoenix could bludgeon her way through pretty much anything.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Ooh, okay. Conspiracies. I like conspiracies.
Very well.
Right, what did she say? Lorik Quinn at the bar. Let's see if we can go and find the bar. I see a flashing neon sign. That looks like it might be the bar, doesn't it? Yeah, the game is lagging a little bit here. In this area. I don't know what it is about this area that's causing it problems. I did notice that on the last video, on the actual recording, there was some lag during the sections with the Mako, particularly on the planet with the snowstorm. Now that wasn't in-game lag, that was just the recording that was lagging. It was having a bit of trouble holding up there. But here it's the actual game that's lagging in this bit for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. There is another blizzard going on out there, so maybe it just doesn't like blizzards, which is, fair enough. Is this the way to the bar? Looks like it should be the way to the bar, doesn't it? No voiceover for us this time. No voiceover, apparently. Oh, it's not a lift ride if you don't have a voiceover. Are you going to talk about anything? No. Oh, we can hear club music though. Okay, Lorik Quinn, he is
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Who was that? Was that you? Oh, hello, Mrs. Random Asari.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Well, hello to you too.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Did she just call me Dullstone? I don't even know what that means, but okay. So apparently everybody on this planet just looks at Phoenix and immediately thinks, that random stranger, who is also a Spectre by the way, happens to be the exact person I need to go and do my, criminal dirty work for me.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Okay, I don't feel like Phoenix is the best option here. She's not a great actress, I wouldn't have thought.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Okay, as much as this is tempting, the thing that's really pissing me off right now is her arrogance. Just her kind of, this is what's going to happen, and because I say it's what's going to happen, then you are totally going to do it, and she just doesn't expect me to say no at all. She just thinks that I'm going to, roll over and say yes. I mean, we may as well ask what I'm going to get out of it.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Oh, fuck off. Do you have any idea how much money I have? Oh, no, you know what? She's too bloody arrogant. I don't want to do it just because she expects me to do it. That is enough for me to, not want to do it.
I'll think about it.
Let me know what you decide.
Not the response I was expecting, Phoenix. I wanted you to, maybe punch her or something like a renegade should, but never mind. Right, we might come back to her later and see if we can get a more satisfying resolution to that one, but first let's go and talk to this guy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Well, I believe Gianni told me to speak with you.
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
What makes you think I'm a Spectre?
Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
Okay.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Ooh, okay.
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Okay, I feel like people really need to understand how little credits matter to me, but the pass sounds good.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Well, you know what? That all works for me.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Is she, though? Really?
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Okay, so we're bringing down a corrupt official. I do love bringing down corrupt officials. Okay, where's that guy that she wanted us to talk to? Is it you? I wonder if I can talk to him. No, I can't talk to him before I've agreed to help her. I really don't want to agree to help her, because that would be proving her right. She thinks that she can just tell me what to do and I'll do it, and I don't want to, do it. Hello.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Oh, that's sad. You've got very high eyes. You know, one of the things I love about Mass Effect, I was going to say Mass Effect 1, but all of the Mass Effects, apart from Andromeda, is that all of the aliens genuinely look different. You know, all of the Turians look different, all the Asari look... I mean, with the Asari, it's kind of easy because they've got, you know, very human-like facial structures. But they went out of their way to make the Turians look different, the Solarians all look different from each other. You know, they've got different facial structures and stuff. Unlike most games that would just have made them all look the same, but maybe with different colourings or whatever. But they actually went, you know, made the effort to make them all look different from each other. And then Andromeda came along and they ruined it, but never mind. Yes, is this the Krogan that I was smuggling weapons for?
Read it.
Possibly, but he doesn't want to talk to me, so never mind. Oh, and I've got a terminal to decrypt. Marvellous. I wonder if this is going to lead us to another side mission. If we can just nip through there. And security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Yes. I think that's a Cerberus mission as well, if I remember correctly. And this is a security control unit, if I can find the gap. Synthetic Insight Security disabled, so that should mean we don't have any turrets and stuff to deal with when we break in, which is marvellous. Okay, do we want to do this quest, like, just for the sake of doing it, so it's not sitting there, you know, taking up space?
Well, are you willing to help me?
Okay, fine, I'll do it, but only for the experience points.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Yes, that does sound useful.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I mean, that is like one of the most common animations in the game, but never mind. Okay.
I'll go see him now.
Okay, so let's just double check what we're actually doing. Vargas is at the hotel bar. In order for the device to work, you have to keep him talking about business. He is a shrewd man who can tell if someone is wasting his time. All right, again, not sure I've ever done this, or if I have, it was a long time ago and I don't remember the details, so we'll see how this goes.
Can I help you?
Alliance Marine Spectre. Let's go with Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, as Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Sorry, asked me to spy. I wonder what happens if I say that. I kind of like the idea of doing that, to be honest with you. No, let's play along.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades on enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Ooh, I've got a Paragon option I can actually pass. That's brilliant. That's probably those accidental Paragon points that I picked up back on Feros, but no, we'll stick with Renegade.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Okay, I'm assuming sticking with the Renegade options is the right way to go.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head.
Oh, that was the neck
For a
rub.
bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Okay, yeah, but you rubbed the back of your neck and that was your tell, darling.
That's the commercial price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
And there's a necrob again. Oh, that's a renegade check I can't pass. That must be a high renegade check. You sound guilty is not a good way to go. Let's go with that one.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Was that the thing beeping? Yes, that's my comm unit.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Okay, I managed to blag my way through that one. Blimey, Phoenix turns out to be a pretty good negotiator. That's not something I expected from Phoenix, but there we go. Alright, darling. I hope you're impressed.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Oh, and a second Paragon option that I can get. No, let's go try and squeeze her for more.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Okay, darling, I grew to like her a little bit more in the end, and I got some Renegade points from that, so yes, how are we looking? I don't think it's actually moved, but okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's 2 quests that I don't think I've ever done before because I'm always too busy being a good guy. I can't believe it's taken me this long to play a Renegade Shepherd. It seems a bit daft now that I'm actually doing it. It seems a bit silly that I resisted it for so long. Stop lagging, game, for heaven's sake, what's the matter with you? I wonder if it is the blizzard, if it's causing issues. Maybe is, yeah. Right, now, what do we need to go and do? Take the elevator on the lower plaza level to Synthetic Insights. Once inside, find Lorik's computer and download the files. Okay, I'm looking for an elevator. I believe the pass that he gave us should be enough to get us through. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, there's a Turin over there we can talk to. I think we'll go and talk to him later. Okay, do those look like guards to anybody else? They look a little bit like guards to me, and my quick save failed. Yep, they are definitely not friendly. Okay. Hello? Are we immediately going to start shooting at each other, or can we talk?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
I mean, it's not a good idea to point a gun at a Spectre, just saying.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Oh, I'm being spoiled with Renegade options today.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Sounds good to me, sweetness. Ooh, 9 Renegade points for that. Okay, so that got rid of a few of them, but there's still some others kicking around. Right. Get your barriers up. I'm not quite sure what we're facing here, but we're a little bit surrounded. Are they up top? I think they might be up top. Alright, everybody, up the stairs. Let's see what's what. Okay, there's one. And you ran away from me. Okay. Let me just... Okay, if we put her in the sky, and then if Liara, you could do the same to him, please. That should help. And, oh, she really is just on the ceiling there. Okay. And randomly crouched behind a plant pot there. Where are they all? Are they all behind us? They're all behind us. Right. You're right up in my face. Do you want to cuddle or something, darling? You were getting very close there. Now you're on the floor. Ooh, and you did a cartwheel as well. That's very impressive. And bump. They are not even managing to touch us. This is brilliant. Ooh, flying chairs. I like flying chairs. My gun's overheated. I think they might have overloaded it. Well, that's fine. I can still nudge people. Yeah, Liara just had a bit of a game of musical chairs there. Or biotic chairs, I should say. Ooh, all of our shields have gone down. Who put all of our shields down? I don't know, but I think somebody killed them because all of the red triangles have disappeared. Is that everything? Is that everything? Well, I can save the game. I'm assuming that's everything. Liara! Oh, you made a mess of the chairs, Liara. It's kind of beautiful. Okay, well, that's a door control we can decrypt, so I'm going to assume there's something important in here. Find the gap. There we go. And And, well, there's a technician kit, always useful, and a wall safe. That's just got some ammo upgrades in it. Okay, I think this is just goodies to loot. Yeah, this is just goodies to loot, right. Makes sense, really, because you might not be able to get through the door decryption, and you might not have any Omnigel, and you might have nothing to turn into Omnigel. I mean, all of that is very unlikely, but it's possible. Anybody in here? No, there's a toppled chair. Have you been in here, Liara? There we go, one computer. You download evidence from Lorik's computer. Excellent. So now we can go and get Analeus arrested, which is very nice because he was very short with me. And if there's one thing you don't want to be with Phoenix, it's short. Hello, you're a god. I feel like we might be walking into trouble. Yeah, they've locked the door behind them. That's not great. Can I shoot him from here? That would be great. No, I can't. I literally can't. Phoenix will not shoot him. She wants to see if she can resolve this peacefully. All right. Yeah. Hello again. Well, we got on really well the last time, so I have high hopes for this meeting.
You're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Well, probably not, no, but life's more exciting that way.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
Yeah, well said, Garrus.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk.
You might want to get your gun out, darling. Oh, she's a biotic. That's... Oh, and she's got a sniper. All right. Well, blimey, I went into that battle a bit cocky, didn't I? Yeah, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, Kira, or whatever your name is. I underestimated you there. I didn't think you were going to be much of a threat, but never mind. Yes, I know. Okay. This time, barrier up straight away. Did she just threaten to break my legs? That's very unfriendly. Let's get her down nice and quickly. Okay, Garrus is in a little bit of trouble. Liara... you should really have your barrier up, Liara. I'm going to nudge her over there a little bit. I'm also going to use some Medigel on Garrus because we've got plenty of it going on. That was a rocket. That was definitely a rocket. Garrus has just been sniped. Yes, these guys are a lot tougher than I was expecting them to be. I think I was lulled into a false sense of security last time. We can retreat into here and regroup a little bit. Liara, where are you, darling? There you go. That's the sniper. Okay, Liara, get out of the line of the sniper, please. I don't want you to get your head sniped off. That would make me very unhappy. There he is. No. Do not shoot Liara. Do not shoot Liara. I'm going to get Garrus back. With a bit of luck, he'll run in here. Garrus, you going to run in here? Well, okay, you immediately died again, but... Oh, never mind. I think he's lured one of them in. I can see a triangle headed for us. Hello, darling. Can you figure out how to get the door open? I don't think you can. Okay. I had to open the door for him. That was very sweet. Stop aiming at Liara. Stop aiming at Liara. Okay, if we can lure them in here one at a time, that would be great. I think he's stuck in the door. So, there we go. I have to keep opening the door to let them in because they can't figure out how to do it on their own. But you know, I like to be helpful. Are you stuck in a wall? You definitely look like you're stuck in a wall, and now you're dead in a wall. So that's fine. Okay, where's the guy with the rocket? And more importantly, the sniper. The sniper's going to be a bit of a bugger. I mean, he shouldn't be able to get through my barrier. Okay. Singularity. Singularity is always a marvellous idea. That Singularity managed to catch that guy as well. I wasn't expecting that. And the chairs! Gotta love the chairs. Okay, you're down. I don't know which one's the sniper. Let's just keep them both on the ground. Okay, my gun's overloaded, which isn't good. If we just push her over there. Oh, I think Liara killed her. Well done, Liara. I can see more triangles. My shields are down, which isn't great. I'll just get them back. Oh, I heard a sniper. Well... Oh, I bloody love Liara. She's marvellous. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Look at the range her singularities have now that I've fully leveled her up. Brilliant. Right. That's a sniper rifle. Me and sniper rifles don't get on. I think you missed. I think I missed as well. And then Liara put you on the ceiling because she's the only competent one among us. And then she dropped a chair on him. What an embarrassingly anticlimactic way to die, darling. And sorry, just dropped a chair on you. And there comes the other one. Okay, Liara, it's my turn. I'm going to use the singularity this time. There we are. You see, I can do it too. See, look, I can get chairs flying. And boop. And... Is she dead? I think she's dead. Okay. So yes, as usual, Liara is the one who does all the heavy lifting in the team. It doesn't matter who she's with. You know, Tally, Caden, Garrus, whoever. It's always her who does all the heavy lifting. Although I think Tally was like more of an equal to her. Her and Tally made a great team when we were fighting the Geth together. But, you know, I like to give the other ones a go too. Oh, I'm getting more lag again. The game's really not happy today. I don't quite know why, but... you know, hopefully it should hold up. Hey, I think I've found everything that needs looting. I presume I'm going back to Lorik or possibly Gianna. No, Lorik, we're returning it to him. Marvellous. Oh, hello,
Commander,
Gianna.
there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Me? No idea.
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay, I knew this was more complicated than that. I knew I could remember something to do with, yes, Gianna turning up and, you know, conspiracy and espionage and excitement like that. Right, back to the bar. Gianna, where are you, love? You're there. I mean, Lorik's right there. Do you not think he might notice us talking? I feel like we should maybe have met somewhere else, but never mind. Hello, Gianna, what do you want?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Ooh, blimey, everybody's a spy on this world, aren't they?
I don't have time for pleasantries.
Act natural. You want to blow my cover? We're two friends who haven't seen each other since college. Remember that time so-and-so did that thing? The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Okay. To be honest, I'm not sure why he wouldn't do that anyway, but, you know.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Maybe. I mean, you never know.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Oh yes, well, we can't have that, can we? You can be as corrupt as you want so long as you're still bringing the money in.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
I feel like she's the one in danger of blowing her cover right now, since all she's doing is shouting at me. So, you know, I mean, I do kind of need Keen's pass, yes.
If your executive board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Okay, so basically if I do things her way, she'll give me the pass, and if I do things Lorik's way, he will give me the pass. Now, interestingly, I can't ask her about Venezia and stuff like that.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Okay, so that is a little bit extra info. We know that there was a containment breach. I don't suppose you know what was in the crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Okay, well, we can ask her if she knows anything about what's actually happened at Peak 15.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Okay, well, you know, that sounds very, practical. Yeah, okay, we'll do things your way, Gianna.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, yes, I don't think I've ever refused her to side with Keen. I don't know why you would. I can't see any particular benefit to it. Unless, you know, you just happen not to like her or whatever.
I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I could lie to him. I don't know why I would want to do that. I can just jump right in there with the testifying against Armaleus.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Armaleus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Yeah, but, you know, I kind of do, so...
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Armaleus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
Okay, oh, I got an achievement for that. I don't know what achievement I got, but I did get a lot of Renegade points. What has that done? Yeah, we're cooking with gas now, aren't we? Okay, back to Gianna, and then we should finally be able to leave the facility.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Spectre? I have a name, you know.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Oh, well, that is quite the compliment. Okay, I believe you have a pass for me.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Oh, I do like Gianna. Oh, I got 8 Paragon points for that. That was apparently a good Paragon thing to do. Which, yes, I suppose it was, really. But again, I don't really see why you would ever not do that. Doesn't seem to be any particular reason for it. Hello! Oh, there's a wall safe. I wonder if that turret is going to start firing at us if we do this. Probably not. Hopefully not. Don't think so. I can't find the blimmin' gap. Okay, time for Omnigel. There we go. Some ammo upgrades. No, you're not going to start shooting at me. Brilliant. Okay, I did get a level up from that. Just 1 point, though. Do you think we should finally start putting stuff into Nemesis? Feels like a good idea. Oh, actually, no. I can get the final Intimidate going on. So with that and almost full Renegade, we should hopefully be able to handle any Renegade checks that come for us. And Paragon's ticking up as well, but, you know, that's fine. Liara can have a little bit in Lift, and Garrus can have something in, I don't know, Sniper Rifles. Those are his speciality. It makes sense for him to have some points in there. Okay, should we hold things off there? I feel like that's a good place to hold things off for now. We've done the first bit of Novaria. We've just taken part in a little bit of corporate espionage, done a little bit of smuggling, a little bit of negotiating, things like that. It's been a nice change of pace from the usual shooty explosions type scenario that we usually find ourselves in. However, now we've got the pass for the garage, we'll be able to get out of the facility and head up to Peak 15, figure out what's going on up there, and I believe there will be plenty of things for us to shoot at once we get there. So next time we're going to jump in the Mako and we're going to drive through a blizzard to try and reach Peak 15, and hopefully the game's going to hold up because it hasn't been too happy with blizzards recently, but hopefully everything's going to be fine. We'll try to reach Peak 15, and we might even encounter Liara's mother, which I feel like is going to be maybe a bit of an awkward encounter for her, but we'll see how it goes. But that will be next time. Until then, I shall say farewell.